told y'all it ain't a game. Now we finna show y'all what we made of. You really think you ready? So you wanna be a warrior? Inside of us there lives and breathes a warrior. It's time for us to rise, unleash the warrior. Warrior! Whoa. So you wanna be a warrior?
The starting goaltender for Halifax, Warren Hill, 8-7, 10.7 goals against. That's right up there as far as the best in the National Lacrosse League, and a save percentage of 77. And the other man, it's Aiden Walsh, who kind of took over the starting role near the midway mark of the season, and he has flourished. 4-4, 11.16, identical save percentage of 77. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. As Withers pulls the opening draw free as he just adds to his gaudy totals as far as face-off wins and loose balls go. Vancouver winners of their last three in a row, coming off a victory over Las Vegas. Halifax was on the road in Rochester, and they were victorious as well. As here's Warren Hill to the Halifax bench, an early penalty call for Vancouver. And that's something that's been a bit of an issue for the Warriors as Walsh makes his first stop and will clamp on top of that ball. Halifax power play goes to work, fifth in the National Lacrosse League, and an early chance there for the 39-year-old Ryan Benesh, having one of his best seasons out of the 17 that he has played in this league. Jamieson from the point. There's a low drive there from Clark Peterson, and a good stop for Walsh, who will outlet to rookie Braden Lady, as will Kalen Mender, a member of this Halifax team, but not in the lineup here tonight. There's a chance for Martell on the short side, and Warren Hill again going post to post quickly. Halifax goes 0 for 1 on their opening man advantage. There's a chance for Stotts, and a good stop for Walsh down low again.
Yeah, guys like Ryan Martell and Kevin Crowley, they saw a lot of Warren Hill over the summer. Of course, they played against each other for the Mann Cup.
No chance coming here, maybe. Good corkscrew shot, and rebound chance just got away from Bo Hunter. 1-2, back to Charlene Beatties. A spin move on Tarafinko. As Charlene Beatties drives low, looking for a player open now. It's still Charlene Beatties, tries to power inside, got a bounce shot off just as the shot clock expired. There's Benesh. Feed, and a rip sidearm there, just caught the piece of the elbow of Aiden Walsh. So a reset on the shot clock here for the Thunderbirds. Shanks to Feed, pick and roll, Benesh open, look out. And Walsh down in the butterfly makes another save, but do we have another penalty call here against Vancouver? I believe we do.
Vancouver 16, 2 minutes slashing. When you're defending a guy like that, you have to try to get away with whatever you can, those little holds here and there. But not a whole lot that Owen Grant could do about that.
Quick take from Peterson, but here's a long feed to Martell in short-handed. Oh, what a stop from Warren Hill as he had him dancing in his crease and still able to make the stop. Buffalo and Colorado tied up at 5 at halftime, and Calgary up on Saskatchewan also at the half. We'll keep you posted as Benesh will keep his hot goal scoring going as he scores on the power play.
If you're going to keep giving the Thunderbirds these opportunities here on the power play, they will gladly take them. And it's clear in the scouting report here against Aiden Walsh, they want to shoot low and try to beat him 5-hole or low towards the feet into the corners.
Keegan Ball with 8 goals in that game. There's the former wing, Crowley. Now Charlene Beatties runs wide on the veteran David Brock. Button hook, looks for a cutter. It's Ball through the middle. And Hill down on a knee makes the stop. Guess who? Ryan Dilks. Here he comes, Dilks! And he looked high, and Hill got a shoulder up in time. Back the other way, reverse transition. Peterson, cross crease, scores! Oh, what a setup from Peterson to Shanks, and he taps it home to make it 2-0.
Shanks, off the beautiful feed from Peterson, just puts that beside the right shoulder of Aiden Walsh.
Keegan Ball back out. Go corner feed for Crowley. Late man coming on, Martell, send it into the corner. Charlene Beatties, skip feed, Ball. 13 on the shot clock, looks inside and going right to the rack was Martell, but stopped on the doorstep once again from Warren Hill. Double team comes at Shanks, and those are two guys you did not want on you. Well, here are the ball carriers. Grant Dilks couldn't pry free. There's a shot, scores! Johnny Pearson, stand up Langley. It's 3-0 Halifax.
That's the third goal of the season for one Johnny Pearson.
And 3-0 for the road team, Halifax Thunderbirds. Ball into the middle, pick and roll. Here's Crowley, got stood up and sent to the turf. What a hit. Johnny Pearson's got a goal, and he's got a hellacious shot there on Crowley.
Get off the train tracks, a goal and possibly a hit of the year. Johnny Pearson loves playing in front of his home fans.
Benesh on the spin. Bowhunter got into the back of Willman, and that'll cause a turnover, and now maybe a delay of game to come here to the veteran Benesh, who did not put the ball down and get away from it in a timely fashion. Trevor Smith, Orangeville's finest. Behind the goal, dunk attempt. Where is it? It's in. Oh, mercy. You do not see Trevor Smith go airborne very often. And shorthanded on top of that. But what an effort there from Smith as he gets the dunk to go from behind the rack.
Certainly a lot easier to watch from the sin bin when your team gets you a shorthanded goal there as well.
Certainly, and Benesh does not take a lot of penalties. Almost a drop there, works out. Here's Charlotte Beatties with a underhand release that missed the goal. And then Bell missed the ball. Here's Ball with the ball, down to the crease, backhand feed, one more, and Hill across in time again to take one away from Martel. Final possession here of quarter number 1, 10 seconds to go in it. Walsh to the bench, extra attacker on as Keegan Ball into the middle. Charlotte Beatties, rim, shoots, and a weak one. Oh, it's a pass down to Killen, rebound, chance, Martel scores! With .1 left on the clock.
Killen was the original player denied on the near side post here. That one just caught a piece of the defender, Hosick, but a fortunate rebound falls right into the stick of Ryan Martel, who narrowly avoids the crease.
Second quarter action set to go from Vancouver. And you've been keeping track of the face-off wins for one Jake Withers, who I believe now just 5 away from making a little history.
If I'm not mistaken, it's actually 4 away now after that one, as he's looking to become the 5th player to reach 1,800.
Oh, another goal here for Halifax, this time from behind the rack once again. And it's Austin Shanks with his second of the evening as he just parked himself on the back door. Took the feed from Peterson and just wrapped it around as Walsh could not get across in time. But these two teams have only played once. It came back in 2022 and it went down in Halifax. So this is the first time Vancouver lacrosse fans have seen the Halifax Thunderbirds live and in person, as Ball with a skipper wide stays in play for Charlotte Beatties. A little toe drag, a drive low, pick and pop, and Lowen stopped by Hill with the stick. Brad McCulley also picked up in a trade earlier this year from the Buffalo Bandits for the Victoria native. Here's Ball, right on and right off the post. Feed off to Killen. He'll circle back to this side. Here's Killen. That ball bounces to Martel with 14 on the shot clock. Penalty call coming here to Terefenko. Double team coming to Martel, scores! Short side, Martel, he's got 2.
Once again, like his first goal right at the end of the first quarter, tiptoeing that crease off of a little bit of a double clutch there as he fakes going back high, fools his defender, and goes back down low.
The Ohio State Buckeye, and in he comes, does Withers. Good trail check there from Grant. Halifax with a dominant record when leading after one quarter, and even more so when they lead at halftime. So important here for Vancouver to try and get to level terms before recess. Ryan Terefenko, another one of those Buckeyes in this Halifax lineup. They have a number of them. Pearson, Shanks, Withers, Terafenko.
How about that matchup? Braden Lady versus Randy Stotts, and Lady was able to throw him into the turf. Just an unbelievable first season here for the young rookie.
Charlotte Beatty's pick and roll. Here's Lowen. And Warren Hill in front of that one in time. Great look there as Charlotte Beatty's and Lowen hooked up on a pick and roll, but Warren Hill makes the stomp. Shanks. Corner feed Jameson. Easy to pick up with the orange head on his weapon. Here's Cody Jameson. And scores.
Make that 20 goals on the year for Cody Jameson, who just continues to show why he's been one of the longest tenured offensive threats in this league.
Jameson, high pass for Randy Stotts. A couple of Syracuse Orangemen alum. Stotts scores! Randy Stotts, that's vintage. And it's 7-2 T-Birds.
Welcome back to the lineup, Randy Stotts, after missing several weeks here due to injury, but the Thunderbirds able to get him back into the lineup with just a couple of games left before the postseason.
And nobody quite does it like Randy Stotts. There's Kyle Killen, who can really rip the pill as well. He'll shoot, scores! Similar shot. And they're back down 4.
I was just going to say, almost an identical looking shot, as it's not the hardest shot in the world, but it's a perfectly placed shot for Kyle Killen as he waves to the hometown crowd, trying to get them off their feet.
We finished last year at 10-8. We're knocked out in the quarterfinal. Looking to improve as Charlotte Beatty's hit the shot. Rebound, scores! Oh, Charlotte Beatty's robbed by the butt end of Hill, but ricocheted right to Crowley on the tap back.
Kevin Crowley, another goal scorer for the Warriors, as he does the right thing by following the rebound, and right things happen when you do follow said rebound, as it just falls there for him to be able to basically bat into the back of the net.
Vancouver tries to mount the comeback as Hamer Jackson pulls out a ball free. Sucker kick back into his own zone. Theed first to it, but 2 Warriors on the scene, but Dawson Theed out-duels them both and gets possession here for Halifax. Here's Ryan Benesh right in. That's going to draw a call on Minsky. You give one up, you get 2 quick ones, you feel a little momentum coming your way, and then you give up the power play here. Is this power play brought to you by RS Breakers and Controls? And that did not take long. Austin Shanks with his hat-trick goal.
The ball just falls to Shanks, and he beats Walsh over to the post, who's trying to adjust from that original step and just can't quite get there in time. And just a deflating goal for the Halifax Thunderbirds to score here in Rogers Arena as they once again double up on Vancouver.
He's got 2 out of the 4 here for Vancouver. Into the middle. Off the ball. Can he get going here? He'll shoot it, and Hill will stop. Rebound, Martel! There's his hat trick!
Well, we talked about the scouting report earlier on Aiden Welsh, and we're seeing it right here on Warren Hill as well, as that's the last handful of goals where the Warriors are firing it low. Just a bouncer there from Ball, and Martel goes in knowing there's going to be a rebound, just crashing the crease, and throws it into the yawning cage past a falling Warren Hill.
Back to center. Is this the one? It is, as Withers wins his 11th draw of the game. There's number 1,800, and just the 5th player in NLL history to reach that total. Here's Stotts as he looked high. Bounces right back to him. He'll shoot it again as he falls down. Ball comes into the middle, and here comes another Vancouver penalty. 10 on the shot clock, up to Jameson. 1-2, back to Theed. Here's a cutting Shanks. Pass was behind him, and Owen Grant, who leads the league in shorthanded goals, is off to the races. Got players coming out the bench, and tried to go 5-hole on Hill, who slammed the door shut.
Everybody in Halifax waiting for that championship, hopefully this season from their eyes.
Shanks blocked. And it's been incredible. You know, Ryan Benesh has been around, and his rebounding may get a chance here. Dances in, and a good stop for Hill as he stayed right on the short side, right with Bowering. Ryan Benesh actually has a tattoo of all the different lacrosse teams he has played for over the course of his career. But the incredible part about it, and all the different teammates and different teams that Ryan Benesch has played on, he's produced everywhere he's gone and anyone that he has played with. Calgary up by 4 over Saskatchewan, and a 1-goal lead for San Diego in the opening half over Panthers City. Here, it is a 3-goal spread for Halifax. A delayed call coming to Vancouver and Ryan Martel. Late in this half, down a man here to see if they can get the kill, as this power play brought to you by RS Breakers and Controls. 7 on the shot clock. Here's a chance. Ball! Where is it? It's underneath Hill, who's got it, as Keegan Ball with his best opportunity of the contest.
And speaking of patented moves, there's that patented twister from Cody Jamieson that he scored on so often.
Lady right on, kick stop Hill. And a loose ball was there for Bowering, who couldn't claim it. And Vancouver will try and work final possession. Ball one-on-one with Hosick. Keegan Ball shoots quickly. Hill stopped it, steers it into the corner. And that will do it for half number 1 here from Vancouver. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in the second half, with Halifax leading 8-5 with a half a game to go.
And Halifax leaving a trailer behind the net on their offensive sets as well. They've had some success in the first half, looking for more.
Ball running wide, right and scores! Oh, we got around Theed, went horizontal.
42 points in his last 2 games, but held off of the goal column in the first half of this game. That's a massive goal for the Warriors, but an even bigger goal for Keegan Ball to get that scoring touch back into the back of his stick.
And he can go off for a big one if he gets heated up. And watch out for Keegan Ball here in this second half as Bell battles for a loose ball along with Braden Lady. And who's going to come up with this one? It's him or Jackson, but they're going to say possession Halifax. A quick scoop and go here for Withers. Right down the pipe, and Walsh fights that one off on the glove side. There's Keegan Ball one more time. He's got the hot stick, scores! That's what I'm talking about. 45 with 2 in a row, and Vancouver within 1.
That's one from distance, and that's one that the Halifax goaltender is going to want to have back, as he gets a piece of it, but it's just not enough, as he can't get his stick on it.
As Dilks will come up with a loose ball, lead feed here. Grant trying to run onto it. Here's Grant, and Hill down on top of that ball, as it took Grant a couple of attempts to kind of get that one in the pocket.
But just a crucial save for Warren Hill, as he gets enough of that one. 5-hole again, the same spot that Ball scored his last one, but that's another one for the confidence building of the Halifax netminder.
Martel skip feed. Oh, what a stop there from Hill off of Charlene Beatties. Right up there, and loose balls for Vancouver as well, as Benesch trying to create a shot late in the clock. A backhand feed. Here's one more down to the crease. Stotts! So dangerous. And the bouncer will go.
As we saw in the first half, such pinpoint accuracy for Randy Stotts, and he deposits his 18th of the season there. That's a big one for Halifax, with Vancouver starting to storm back.
Off to Keegan Ball, who's got 2 in this second half, into the middle. He'll pass off McCulley. He'll send it to Lowen in the corner with Magnan waiting for him. Lowen across the top. He's got a stab. Scores! Riley Lowen answers right back.
And talking about pinpoint accuracy, some more of that here from Riley Lowen this time for the Warriors, as there's just this little bit of hesitation. You can see it, just a little bit of a shoulder fake, and another massive goal for the Warriors. Riley Lowen gets them back within 1.
And just the consummate pro, and really one of those guys on this Vancouver team that the younger guys can watch and learn from. He knows how to get it done in this league. He's been doing it a long, long time. Here's Hosick, and a rebound, scores! Oh, Halifax right back the other way. I don't know what that took, about 4 seconds for Peterson off a rebound out of the shot from Hosick. Puts it into the goal, and the Thunderbirds are back up too. Man, that was quick. It is a great atmosphere inside Vancouver tonight. His ball again down the middle. How did he hang on to that? Scores! Oh, clip it for Keegan Ball. And then bodies come together after that one, but it's going to count for 45. He's got a hat trick in the third.
Unbelievable here from Ball. How does he hang on to it? Go through 3 defenders, and then Kyle Killen afterwards, none too happy about the extra shot with Ball heading towards the ground.
And Owen Grant reminds me a lot of number 20. He played for the Ravens here in Vancouver. Buffalo Bandits says, well, Ogie. Main piece of business.
Talk about
Here's a chance for Vancouver. Coming in, Charbonneau!
Steph Charbonneau is the man leading the charge. Grabs that loose ball off the hop from the sideboards and is just off to the races with Colton Armstrong on his back, able to outmuscle him and win the race as well.
Bouncing off of checks, keeping that ball up in his stick, and I think Vancouver more than content just to let him kill the time off as Peterson trying to create something late and looked like he stepped in the crease, and he did. Took a late check there, just 1.8 on the clock, and that's how quarter number 3 will come to an end. Here's Randy Stotts to Dawson Thied. Has a look at the shot clock. Skip feed to Shanks. Martel defending without a stick. Shanks spins off the check, loads, kicks, stop, and a beauty for Maiden Walsh.
And just another incredible slide there from the Warriors defense as they realize that Martel is still stuck out there without his stick. So they send the extra defender over to take away that opportunity from Shanks to take advantage.
Charlotte Beatty's into the middle, all sorts of rims, scores! And Vancouver is in the lead for the first time tonight.
And onto the score sheet comes Adam Charlambides. He finally finds the back of the net here as he works the pick and roll with McCully. Almost ends up in his wrong side, but he's got that long reach.
Crowley. Martel. Pick and roll. Charlambides denied by the stick of Warren Hill. 96 in black will be comfortable as he's played a number of shifts defensively over the course of his career. But he's sucking wind right now. He's tired. You can see it. This is where you got to grind if you're Martel. Long drive. Oh, Stotts almost got it to go. And they're going to review this thing, and I think they're going to count it. Referee right on the goal line signaling goal here for Randy Stotts.
If this is a goal, is this going in the corner?
It's empty. I'm getting a look at the in-house, and now we're getting a look on your screen. And we are tied just like that off the rocket from Randy Stotts. There goes Warren Hill, another delayed call coming as Shanks lost his helmet. Vancouver will touch up.
And it's once again Owen Grant going to sit for 2 or less here. His 3rd penalty of the game.
Benesh, a low drive quickly. Walsh, a quick outlet here for Bowering. Can he run onto this one? He can. Feet in front, ball short-handed! Scores!
How about this second half from Keegan Ball? He was held scoreless in the opening 2 frames, and now up to 4 goals in the second half. How about that feed, though, from Reed Bowering as he chases that one down, all the way down the floor.
And Vancouver goes back in front. Halifax remains on the man advantage as Panther City has pushed in front. 10-9 with 7.5 to go from San Diego as this power play brought to you by RS Breakers and Controls. As what a stop there for Walsh. Randy Stotts swimming, shooting, Walsh stopping, Grant the loose. He wants to push tempo. He might have numbers here. Ball wants the pill, but it's Grant! And he shoots it right on. Hill made the stop. Vancouver gets the rebound. Tarafinko marked up on him. Feet in front, Crowley had to reach up for that one and it sailed over his head. Tarafinko with speed back the other way. Halifax pours off the bench. Here's Dawson Thied and a stop from Walsh. A rebound to Tarafinko. And he'll control play here and let the line change ensue. As we approach the stretch here from Rogers Arena. Benesh high over the goal. Charlambides the loose ball. Maybe numbers here for Vancouver now. Ball off the bench. Brings it in. Keegan Ball scores! Look at this. Look at that for Keegan Ball.
They have a little bit of a cushion, a 2-goal lead now, and in similar fashion, almost the exact same fashion as Ball's last goal of the game, he goes airborne, leaving Warren Hill guessing his 5th goal of the game.
And he'll find Killen off the Vancouver bench. Timeout coming on the next dead ball. Here's Adam Charlambides, sheds off a check, Charlambides, and they'll wipe it off in the crease. And maybe an opportunity to challenge here for Coach Malosky. And a little unfortunate there for Vancouver, maybe real fortunate for Halifax that replay was never shown. Now Lowen into the middle, got a step, here's Riley Lowen, and a stick save for Warren Hill confidently as he outlets once again here to Armstrong. Armstrong in, he wants to shoot, and Walsh again with that right pad.
Martel slow to get up, but back to his feet now, heading off, and there's the defensive prowess of Jake Withers, a one-on-one fiend on these matchups.
Clark Peterson loading, scores! Oh, a quick rip from Clark, and the T-Birds are within one with 2:08 to go.
This entire Halifax offense has been a little bit snake-bitten for the most part in this second half, but that's a massively important goal.
Peterson to Shanks, right back here to Clark Peterson. Waiting for a pick, late man coming on is Benesh. Stood up and sent down, lost the ball. Theed trying to dig it up, he will. Here's Dawson Theed right on, and Walsh, a confident save.
And a massive save at that after another just incredible defensive effort from the Warriors on this side of the floor, taking Ryan Benesh down on a clean check.
Another chance right in, and it's in the goal. Martel puts Vancouver back up 2.
As that's now been 3 goals in the late stages of this one, where Vancouver has sent a guy streaking off the bench and been able to go in alone on Warren Hill.
Here goes Warren Hill to the Halifax bench. Empty net for the Thunderbirds. On comes Theed with room. Steps around a man, fires, and Walsh a stick save as he looked 5-hole. And young Aiden Walsh would have none of that. Long bomb down the floor. That one goes wide. Chance here at an empty net for Owen Grant. Bucket. Lady gonna run onto this one. No, he's not gonna get there in time, but it's not gonna matter. As Randy Stotts shoots it and scores. Why not? For 83, one more on his stat line. Subak will turn and fire the pill down the floor. Buzzer sounds, and it's 4 straight for the Vancouver Warriors as they beat Halifax 15-13.